Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and a quick channel update, build update, etc., etc. Just some general conversation as a close-up video for the weekend. You can see here we got the little new DeeRc 8618, and we got the little baby MJX infraction over here. And mostly going to be talking about the little MJX 8618 for right now, I guess. So let me just go ahead and maybe try to focus more on it. Calm down there, MJX. You'll have your time to shine. Anyway, guys, I got this thing in the other day. I showed the unboxing video and all on it. And I'll go ahead and tell you guys right out of the box, it's a phenomenal little truck. I've got some speed run videos coming soon, so bear with me. Just everybody be patient. I understand that everybody wants to see speed runs on these things, and guys, it takes time to get out and do all these tests. It takes time to come home and then edit, and then you got to get the video where it's halfway presentable, etc., 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 all while trying to run a business, be a husband, be a father. It's a lot, guys. So one thing I want to say real quick. Sorry, I got away from the camera for just a second, but I'm sure you all can probably tell now that mine looks a little different. And you would be right. There is your stock 8618 tires, okay? Absolutely zero foam. But look at that, guys. Just like on the 1217, or at least on mine, that I had, and got to give a big shout out real quick while I'm thinking of it. I'll do that in a minute. My boy Pete Nova, he'll know what it's about. But guys, these stock tires, they may very well be really, really good off-road. I don't do a whole lot of off-road running. You guys know that here. I speed run everything, but I didn't get good traction out of them at all. Every time I tried to go full throttle, it just wanted to spin out unless I had a long running, a run out area, which, I finally did. And just so everybody knows, before, y'all probably wondering what it went. 60 miles per hour is the best I got out of it. And it took me damn near about 3 battery packs to get there before I got there. But I had to just let it run and just ease into it so slowly, because it just wanted to spin out with these tires, these stock tires. And these, like I said, you can see they're a 2-piece wheel. But go check out DeeRc's video. He just dropped a new video. I believe his uploaded today on the 8618. A guy's phenomenal, does great work. He's another channel like me that's not monetized, although he's got 50,000 times more subscribers than I do. And he does a very thorough and great breakdown and review on teardown on all the RCs that he gets. So, but he showed these things have zero foam in them whatsoever. But I knew how good these little ROG1 tires were from the factory. I knew how good they were on my ROG1. And the biggest problem I have with them on the ROG1 is the ROG1, it's not as stable as this one right out of the box. Okay, this truck right here is solid as a rock and stable, especially with that gyro in it. The ROG1 didn't come with gyro or anything. The ROG1 comes with, tiny 3mm CVDs and dog bones and drive cups. It's just, this thing here is just a more robust, updated version, in my opinion, of what the ROG1 should have been. But I knew how good these tires were, guys, and I was able to hit 60 now with the stock tires. That video will be ready soon, so bear with me, but you're going to be shocked what we gained on these ROG1 tires. Even though they do balloon a good bit, it was still stable with the gyro and all, but that's something else somebody's going to say, is it's not really a fair comparison with the tires, because the ROG1's balloon effectively giving you a higher gear ratio, which will give you more top speed. And I get that, guys, but if you mic this thing with it off the truck and mic this one with it off the truck, the ROG1 tires are about 1.5 millimeters shorter than these out of the box. They're identical in width, but they're about 1.5 millimeters now. These things are going to balloon more than 1.5 millimeters. So you're not going to be able to please everybody here, guys. You're not. So I gave up trying to do that a long time ago. I'm just telling you what works for me. And also, I reached out to my contact at DeeRc and let her know that my stock receiver, my daughter was running the truck trying it out, and she hit a very, very small puddle of water, and it got the receiver wet, and the receiver quit. And like I said, go watch DeeRc's new video on the 8618, and he'll show you just how suspect the parts are to getting wet and damaged, especially the ESC. How the ESC didn't get wet and quit, I don't know, but it didn't. But the receiver did. Put a receiver in it, and it's been fine. And yes, I did put a radio link receiver in it, but other than that, it's bone stock. So same motor, same ESC. The only thing that's different, guys, is the radio link receiver. And now I got the ROG1 tires on it. And the reason I done that, like I said, is because my contact told me this truck is so new, they don't have parts in stock for it yet. And I don't want to flip this thing and wreck it and break stuff and all that crap, guys, and not be able to get parts for it. So right now is as stable as this truck has been yet. And it would have been, the truck comes with gyro anyway, guys, and I'm not saying the gyro and the radio link's any better, although I can fine tune the gyro with my radio link radio to suit my needs. The gyro wasn't adjustable, the stock gyro wasn't. It just kind of, I guess it kind of adapts itself with wheel speed and turn, so you really can't fine tune it. It's either on or off. So that's just the way it is. And the gyro won't actually even act like it's working until your tires are rolling forward. So, you know, I had people say, mine ain't got a gyro. Well, you got to pull the trigger and wiggle the truck at the same time, and you'll see that the stock gyro does work. But like I said, it's either on or off. You don't have any adjustment with it. So that's why I done that. And that I don't have, like I said, I don't have any parts. Other than that, guys, this thing is well on its way to being my favorite small scale basher / speedrun truck already. It has got massive 32 pitch gears in it. Okay. Now, what I will say, you guys that are here following this channel, or if you're new here, I appreciate your support, but pretty sure all the guys that's going to watch this are fairly familiar with my channel, and they know that I'm going to speed run any freaking thing I get. It doesn't matter what it is. That's something that I can promise you that me and Brian at Brian's RC Stuff, Pete at It's Pete Nova, Redlined RC, all those guys do great work. We're going to speed run every freaking thing, guys. That's just what we enjoy doing. And, you know, it's well on its way to being, like I said, my favorite small scale rig. And it's the thing that's going to be a challenge with it right now, guys, especially with parts availability, is that thing's got a crazy motor mount on it. And I'm actually going to take this one apart Sunday night. After I get back in the VA, I'm going to be at the VA all day Sunday. I will not be available to do anything because I'm going to be tied up with the VA all day Sunday. So right now it's about 5:30 Saturday afternoon. So just got through watching some football. Got about 30 more minutes, maybe 45 more minutes of Alabama game, and then gonna grab a bite to eat real quick and then try to watch some more college football to seal the night off. But anyway, I just wanted to give a quick update and let you guys know. And if anybody tries to get a hold of me on Sunday or anything like that, don't think I'm ignoring you or whatever. But I've got now where I turn my phone off on Sundays. I just, especially when I'm at the VA, I want my attention to be there. And then when I get home, I want my attention to be with my family. So I just, Sundays is moving, you know, it's just going to be our day. And I'm just not being rude, but I hope you all understand. So I will try to, any and all text or calls or anything that I get on Sunday, I will address them Monday morning. But anyway, Like I said, I'm going to leave a link to DeeRc's video. If you're not familiar with him, go check out. Super great guy. He does great work on his channel. Guys, he tears these things down to nothing. Literally tears them all the way down apart and shows you every part in them. And you'll see the the real Strout 32 pitch mod 8 gears in there. And but like I said, the motor mount is going to be, that's where I was trying to go with this. The motor mount on this thing is what's going to be kind of a challenge for all of us guys that do speed runs. It's a weird setup. It's got 3 mounting holes in it. It's I don't know. Yeah, you'll have to just wait until I get it apart and I'll show you guys what it looks like. But before I go and change pinions and do all that stuff and try to get this thing, what our goal is, guys, is what it always is with these small scale rigs, 100 miles an hour, or we're going to tear it up trying. But I'll show you guys what the stock motor mount looks like, and I'm going to send it to my youngest brother that's an engineer, and I'm going to let him scan it and do all that and do a CAD file on it and print us, 3D print us some motor mounts on it and see if they possibly he might can 3D print us some adjustable motor mount for it. It's hard to tell the way it looks in there right now, guys, but there's no adjustment by what I can see, and I'm pretty sure Brian told me last time I talked to him that he peeked in there at it, and it looks like it's a royal pain in the what chastity. So yeah, we're gonna leave that alone until we get some parts. But I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, the only thing I can tell you honestly that this truck needs right out of the box is, maybe depending on what you want to do with it, is some shock tuning. Either you can do it with preload or preload and oil viscosity, or you might want to adjust your springs or put some spring perches in there to try to stiffen up. It's all, you'll have to tune that to yourself. But as far as power and durability, this thing doesn't need anything out of the box. I had those spare ROG1 tires, and I knew they just about looked identical in size. So that's why I done it. Like I said, there I'll put another one, put it up here again. Hopefully it's getting in frame there. Let me just do it that way. Put it in frame there. I mean, they're actually 1.5 millimeters taller than the ROG1 tires, but the ROG1 tires are a little heavier because they got foam in them, but it doesn't matter. It makes a night and day difference in the truck. So stay tuned. You'll see videos on it. Hopefully they'll be uploaded first of next week sometime. Try to do some editing and everything Sunday night when I get in from the VA and all that. And after I spend some time with the wife and my family and stuff, I'll try to do some editing up late. Since we're got a bunch of rain going on, I probably won't have any drone work to do tomorrow, so I'll get caught up on some editing. But then we will be waiting on our contact to get back in touch with us, and then see what we can do about a motor mount and move forward from there. So that's the update on the DeeRc 8618. Now, kind of turn your attention here just a little bit, since we have another one here on the workbench. While we're at it, guys, that is the what I call the MJX baby infraction. And as you all can see, if you didn't see in the other video, in the little short I uploaded about it, there it is. Yes, that is a Turnigy Trackstar 200 amp 200 amp 2 to 4S ESC in this little truck. All right, the fastest video that's been uploaded on the channel, this thing running the stock motor, and trying to remember which ESC it was. It was the little V-Best left. This one right here. This little 120 amp micro $15 ESC. That's what we had in there, and I decided I wanted to try to beef things up a little bit and of course get faster. You know how we do it here. All right, so brief rundown on this little baby infraction. It comes with, out of the box, guys, right out of the box, with the little 2S battery this thing come with, 29 miles per hour. The fastest video you've seen me upload on this thing so far is 68 miles per hour, and Mr. Urban Legend shared that in his live stream the other night, and I greatly appreciate that, so big shout out to him. And he showed you guys verified proof doing 68 miles an hour. Of course, the goal for it's 100 miles per hour as well. All right, with the stock motor, my book and everything that comes with this little MJX 14301. I just don't like calling it all those numbers, guys. I just call it the MJX baby infraction. Anyway, the manual says that it has a 45 amp ESC in it and a 4300 kV motor, 2847, which is a lie, okay, or a misprint or whatever. I showed you guys on video when I took it apart. It is a 2845 3700 kV motor in here. Factory is what it come with. And a 35 amp ESC. Now, it did have a standalone receiver, but other than that, I mean, they were way off on what they printed in their book. So, anyway, with the stock 3700 kV motor, that little V-Best Life 120 amp ESC, and this thing came factory with a 21 tooth pinion. We put a 27 tooth on it. It's the biggest we could fit in there without cutting up the gearbox back here, and I really don't want to butcher it up right now until I get a spare one in. It's on the way, it's not here yet, so I don't want to go cutting this thing up a whole lot until I got other parts, in case, you know what I mean, doesn't work out. So what's in here now, guys, is a Surpass Hobby 2847 4400 kV, all right, and this Turnigy Trackstar 200 amp. So we're just going, same gearing, 27 tooth pinion. So what we're going to do is just see basically what kind of gains we get going from 3700 kV to 4400 kV. 700 kV with no other changes, guys. 700 kV should get you, net you between 11 and 13 miles an hour. Somewhere in that ballpark. Everything's going to be different. I know not everything's going to be the same, but I've got a log book of notes I've taken through the years and looking at brushed and brushless setups and all that stuff. And I know I went from a 3600 kV in the little Rollarlo buggy and did nothing else and put a 4400 kV in it, and I gained 16 miles an hour. So that was just doing some testing and tuning parts theories and all that stuff. And so that to give you an idea. So somewhere between, 11 and 13 miles per hour. So if that's the case, just the motor alone should put this thing at 80, okay? Because we went, or right there at it, because like I said, we went 68 with the stock motor. And we went up 700 kV. So just the motor swap alone should be right there at 80, if not just a little bit more than 80. And then anything after that, guys, it's going to be all ESC. And these ESCs have been great. I had one that messed up on me, but other than that, I mean, the rep made them right. And he sent me a replacement right out, and then sent me a couple of spares to have to put in other projects. And that's what this one is. And I do have the program card with it. I've shown it several times on the channel. The only drawback to these little ESCs right here, guys, is this freaking ESC right here costs more than this freaking car or that freaking car. Either one. And there's not too many people that wants to buy, $100 or $125, $130 RC and put a $190 ESC in it, which is another reason why I'm a huge fan of these. Because Brian and I both have shown several times they will run 4S on the cheap. Okay, don't recommend you do it. Do so at your own risk, but they will run 4S on the cheap. And it pushed that little truck right there to 68 miles per hour with the stock motor. So there you have it. There's the quickest update I can give you right now. Somebody leave some comments down below and let me know what you think this thing's going to get. Real quick. Like I said, it went 68 miles per hour with a stock 3700 kV motor and a 27 tooth pinion. Now it has a 4400 kV motor, same 27 tooth pinion. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Just the kV is going to raise it. Do you think we'll hit 80? And do you think that this ESC right here is going to pick us up any over that little $15 V-Best Life ESC? It should. God knows it's got a lot more tunability to it, and it definitely should make more power. But I'm just curious what you guys think KV wise, what this thing will gain just going up 700 KV. Like I said, I've taken notes a bunch over the years and through the years, and between 11 and 13 miles per hour is about what I'm guessing it should pick up just off the motor alone. So we should have 80, no problem. But as soon as I get this gearbox cover in from MJX, I'm going to start modifying this one, and just in case I mess it up or something, I'll have another one so I can not have the truck apart. You know what I mean? I don't want to have the truck tore all apart. So that's why I'm waiting. But let me know what you think, guys. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick update because I'm not going to be around anywhere Sunday. Not doing a whole lot today except watching some college football, relaxing, spending time with my daughter. So I wanted to throw this together real quick anyway and kind of give you guys a heads up about what's going on and let you know what we've done. But I'm curious to see what you guys think. Let me know what your opinion is on the ROG1 tires there on the DeeRc 8618. I mean, yeah, I know those right there may look a little bit better because of color coordination and all, but it doesn't matter, guys, what they look like if they don't perform. And these were not working for me, and I did not want to wreck it, even though I got it to 60 miles per hour. And yes, I do have it on video. It was a handful, and I about wrecked it. And I honestly thought I did wreck it. I don't know. Just somebody was looking out after me upstairs is the only thing I can say is the only reason why I didn't wreck. But I'm curious to see what you guys think. Or do you think we'll pick up, or do you think we're going to slow down going to the ROG1 tires? Leave a comment down below, guys. Let me know. Till next time, I appreciate it. Just want to give you all a heads up on what's going on, what we're doing here on the channel. And trying to get a bunch of footage edited, so bear with me. We should have several videos dropping between tomorrow night, Sunday night, and Wednesday or Thursday of next week. So be patient. I promise we'll get them edited and we're going to get them up. So I'm really curious, though, to see what you think and what you guys think will gain KV-wise and speed-wise off of going to that KV. Excuse me, et cetera, and what you think about the 8618 with those other tires on it. So, and also keep in mind, guys, some of these videos and these clips that I've uploaded, they're not necessarily in any particular order, so I may or may not have already ran this thing and achieved a higher speed by the time this video uploads, if you get my drift. So let me know anyway. I'm still curious to know what you guys think. And who knows, ever who we can get the closest speed-wise on that thing. We may just have a little drawing for like a giveaway, and got a RC we'll be giving away on the channel here before long. May just raffle it off, or have a little drawing to see who chooses the closest speed or whatever. We'll do something, guys. Let me know what you want to do on that also. All right, till next time, God bless. Most of all, God bless America, and we will catch you in the next one. Keep all four wheels down, guys, and the hammer pulled tight. Later.